The girls, how you doing? Let's know that the pick card today is going to be, do they have any regrets? So that could be very triggering. You can hear George is here. It's going to be interesting as well, right? Okay, two power, let's go. So stay cool. It's just tarot, as I always say. Don't take it like, oh my God, it's the truth. You know, it's one truth. Okay, let's keep it straight. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Power number 1, do they have any regret? Page of Swords, 3 of Swords, 7 of Wands. Oh boy. There's a lot of pain now. They probably were very defensive with their words. They cannot help themselves but checking you out, maybe on social media or maybe rereading your text, watching your pictures, whatever. Reminiscing the past, okay? There's pain here. Maybe they were betrayal. Maybe they betrayed you, they hurt you, or yeah, there's so many different ways to hurt. I mean, human beings are very good at finding new ways to hurt other people. It's outrageous. But yeah, they may have been involved in a third party. It doesn't have to be a third party. It could be any kind of, hurt. But the pain now maybe is reversed. Now they're the one hurting because that's it. They're reminiscing and they know that they maybe lost you, probably. So they're very conflicted and tormented as a result. How do I live with that? Because they have to live with what they've done on their conscience. And that is their issue, not yours. Maybe they treated you for something like sexual, pleasure and nothing else. They didn't feel anything else. But now they realize that maybe they were feeling something a bit more, right? Yeah, and you cut them off. So they have regret because now you know how to use this, the sword. I mean, Queen of Swords doesn't have to be female, as you know, there's no gender in tarot. But it's someone who is the Lady of Justice, regardless. And you're going to give a lot of chances. But at some point, when you're going to say enough is enough, you mean it. And there's no going back. Okay? So now they know they don't have a chance with you. And now they have regret indeed. Yeah. Maybe there was a choice between two. Maybe they were not able to open the heart or open their eyes. They couldn't see what was in front of them. They was always looking for something else, somebody else, because there must be something better out there. Not satisfying themselves with the person in front of them. Big mistake. When you're always running for something else, something better, something, whatever, bigger. Some people never have enough. But what they need to do is to open their heart and do an introspection, as you can see a little bit of the moon here. Who's the daddy now, right? Absolutely. So yeah, you probably found self-love or reconnect with your self-love and self-care. Maybe you have someone that truly treats you, excuse me, George is definitely here, treat you with respect and love and equality in many different ways here. What's not to like? And it's long-term. Beautiful. So I think they do have regret, just to say, just in case you didn't have the memo, right? Yeah, because you moved on. You're not looking back. So let's have a major arcana. I think it's quite straight to the point here. The Hermit, yeah, they're not by themselves. And well, fair enough, you know what I mean? You moved on in a better place, in a better way. Even if you are by yourself, you are at peace with yourself. They are in a cave where it's cold, it's lonely, and there's only one exit, but they're all in exit. They don't want to take it because that would mean that they have to open their heart, and they don't want to do that even now. Moving on, right? Arrivederci, as we say, right? So let's have a message from the angel. Interesting. Oh, here we go. We have two. Here we go. Archangel Gabriel, you will soon receive some positive news. The channel for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. We have three actually. Bingo. Oh my goodness. Archangel Raphael, feel yourself surrounded by my emerald green light. I, Archangel Raphael, offer you healing and solace. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine eternally bright. Trust. Beautiful. Healing. Here we go. I, the angel of healing, am with you right now. Feel my presence and my unwavering love for you. I have loved you before the dawn of time, and I will love you for all eternity. This one is coming out a lot at the moment. Beautiful. Okay, so you doing what needs to be done. I think they're still avoiding doing what needs to be done. Okay, so who's the daddy indeed? Okay, so file number 2. Excuse me. Do they have any regret? Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Well. I would say yes, because you know, when you have an 11-11, regardless if you want to put the label twin flame or not, you know, I'm not very keen on labels, it's still a very powerful relationship that's going to trigger you, that's going to push you to your limits, that's going to stretch you to your potential, maximum potential. So it's a relationship that is not for the faint-hearted, as I always say, but you grow so much as an individual. Is absolutely stunning. Okay, so the thing is, you are resilient, self-sufficient, you can take care of yourself, you have your own money, you know your personality very well, you're trustworthy, and you're very grounded. Okay, so you don't need to be around them. You can rebuild yourself from scratch, and you probably did many times, and that's okay, because you're working toward that idea of empress. Okay, but are they going to be the emperor? Again, male, female, we don't do gender here. Communication, yes, indeed. And story number 8, the infinity number, is not going to stop. But communication has to be full on. Like, we're not going to talk about little thing of every day. We're talking about feelings, emotion, real deal, commitment. Let's have more information on this one, okay? Because it makes it more complicated. Yeah, maybe there was a third party. Maybe it's an idea as well. Let's not forget engagement and marriage. Maybe there was someone you were married with. Okay, it's very possible. Okay, so let's have more information. Yeah, it's an idea of feeling stuck, that they probably see you as untouchable. If you are the twin, as you know, the twin flame, you know, we see that it is very possible that they don't have it in them to face that challenge, because it's a challenge. You're going to have to be pushing yourself to the maximum of your capacity. Not everyone is happy to do that. Absolutely no way. So what could happen is, I know you are my challenge, but you are my love, but I don't know how to get out of my routine. I prefer to stay petite and stay in my everyday life. Fair enough, it's a choice. You know, you have free will. You can do whatever you want, absolutely. But they feel left in the cold. They know that you are in the back of their mind, but they prefer distracting themselves with little things, everyday life, maybe go back to work and just concentrate on work. I cannot deal with this. This is too much. It's fine. And also it could be a very strong, idea of ego. I keep control of myself. So my ego is number one, and you're never going to break my ego. But how can you open your heart if you have your ego right there? Doesn't work, does it? Yeah, they prefer to daydream and procrastinate about what could have been, what would be life with you. I'm thinking, I'm daydreaming, or whatever, instead of grabbing the opportunity to grow as a person and to be truly happy. That, I think, there's a big part of laziness as well as ego, but you know, they generally go very well together, right? So I think there's a big, yes, a regret. They absolutely have regrets, and more than one. Okay, so let's have a major arcana here. Very straight in my face here. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune, yeah, absolutely. There's an idea of they're gonna have to, I mean, they don't have to, they have to choose at some point eventually, but something's gonna unblock. They will have a view of life and themselves a bit different. Are they gonna act on it? I don't know. I'm not gonna, you know, raise expectation here. I don't know, because in my opinion, this person is stuck in their own ways. It wouldn't take something massive for that person to actually change their routine and shut down their ego. I think a Wheel of Fortune, yeah, maybe, but maybe it's for you. You're moving forward, you're moving on, you're unblocking the situation, you don't stand by. You know, you're just like, you know what, you don't want to go, I'm not going to wait the rest of my life. I don't wait. Anyway, the Queen of Pentacles, you know, you carry on with your life, you carry on. For me, it's a strong ego here and laziness. So I don't know, unless something massive happen, as I said. I don't know. Let's have a message from the angel. Creative potential. It's potential. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is sea of creative potential just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart desires. There is potential, but at the end of the day, that person have to make the decision for themselves. You cannot make that decision for them as much as you want it. Absolutely. But anyhow, we leave it there for today. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.